The Whiskey Brothers.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast, everyone.
And one of yours.
1069. Hey, it's going to be a fun one.
He's got small hands.
We're the Whiskey Brothers. Slade Ham and his small hands over here. The better to slap Trey Tudson with. Tiny little motherfucker. Next to him, King of the Mountain, Jerry Wayne Longmire. And back across the diagonal in his seat again, Sam Damaris.
On
Good to
time.
have you
On
here,
time.
Sam. He was early for this one.
Yeah.
We're drinking whiskey, guys. We got stuff. Jerry, you want to open this for me? Pop out your knife real fast. Open that up. And, I'll have some-
What the fuck is that?
You can probably open it with a lighter.
Only if you do a shot of it.
okay.
I'll open it with my teeth.
Yeah. Weed it. You know, he can Slade can't have no weed. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Spratt over here.
gas.
But I'm willing to die if he'll
he'll
open this
open
with
it?
his teeth like a champagne bottle. You know what I mean? Some things are worth.
Get in here.
Not you. Not you.
You can't call it a ringer.
Oh, shit, look.
I'm losing actual
Chicken, you getting this? Fuck me. Why did you say something? This motherfucker started hustling. Look at him.
bro.
Wait a second. I didn't know he was going to go full-blown Gila
I
monster.
mean, Jerry hands don't move this fast in the gym.
He masturbates at a half speed slower than this.
Hey, if I can open oysters with my teeth,
Open oysters with my teeth.
if I can open oysters with my teeth, will you eat them?
Oh, man. Everybody dead.
Call back.
Hey, everybody gonna be sick.
Hey, when y'all open a gallon of milk, I'm fucked.
I got to say what's up to Chicken. He's running back at house for us. We are
What are you allergic to?
What are you allergic to?
What can,
Sobriety?
Haircuts.
what can we kill you with today?
Sobriety.
God, we are some savages.
Hey, dude, y'all. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start this out. Here's why I've been gone. Whatever.
Jared, looks like this was opened by a beaver.
Hurry up. I'm working on it.
All right,
Sam,
here.
tell a story.
I recently suffered a horrible loss. My fantasy football team is 3-4.
He ain't Slade. Whiskey out his nose.
No, okay, so yeah, I was going.
I had to wear a suit for his fantasy football team. Fuck this.
My mom's passed, and that's why we're like we some savages. Like people don't realize like the one thing keeping me in check from a lot of shit is like, oh, what if my mama found out I did that? That's gone.
Yeah.
So
I think about that frequently.
Yeah. Unhinged.
Don't ever take him overseas again.
I'll just be there when you get there. Like, what's up? Have you met Sahara? This is one of my 8 wives. I'm Muslim now. Did I tell you that?
Oh,
Mama
that's
told me I couldn't have more than one wife. Well, look who's winning now.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like the Allah can't see over the water. No, she can't see over the coffin, baby. I'm getting tattooed and shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I don't give a fuck.
How the fuck are you a teenager again? This
Yes.
Oh, you son of a wax chewing, cork eating,
wax chewing, cork eating.
motherfucker. All right.
Ain't nobody ever doubted me getting through something with my teeth.
Damn, it's literally this is like
You
It
don't gotta
looks
have
like
that.
you open it with your teeth.
Don't make yourself sick.
No,
man.
no.
The line that he said, ain't nobody ever doubted me getting through anything with my teeth. That is fucking true.
I'm the big rat.
holy shit. That's- fuck you, Maker's Mark.
Right? Jerry, what are you down to now?
313.
Hell yeah,
I'm
man.
almost out of the 300
There you
club.
go, bro.
He's fucking kicking ass, man.
Get that
Man, my
two-inch
strength
right.
is way up. I feel so good again.
Oh, yeah?
That is.
I've been out there building my studio and I just yanking drywall around and shit like I used to could, back in the day, man.
So is this is diet or this is exercise?
It's diet and exercise. I have completely changed my whole relationship with food.
Why don't y'all work out together?
Huh?
You and
I have
He
to
never
be in the
home.
fucking
He's gone
country.
all the time.
Oh, all right. Well, fuck it then. Well, you can't pick a day to.
What were you at your biggest?
362 right before we went to Africa in April.
That's not that crazy.
It was pretty bad.
Here's the thing.
I was really miserable most of that trip.
I remember. So I remember watching you move around out there. I also remember Ralphie when he was right at 400. Like in that he never got below that, I don't think. But 400 was Ralphie at his smallest.
No, Ralphie got down to 350 one
Did he?
time.
Okay, then maybe that's
After
what
he
I'm
had the
thinking. Then
surgery.
that's what I'm thinking of. Right in that same, very similar.
But I was having the same. My feet were swelling. I was having problems.
Effects. It was, and that's a lot of weight to move around. No matter you're spry right now.
Oh, I'm feeling so good, man.
Like jump over the couch.
Oh
spry.
man, I fuck better. Everything's going better, man. I need some of that avocado root or whatever the fuck y'all was eating.
You're
Yeah,
not
that
ready
one.
for that. You're not ready for that. Jerry, you still can't see
my
it
back
yet.
feels
We
so
gotta-
good now.
Wait till you see it, and then we'll work on you looking
I'm
at
blessed.
it.
I can see it, bro.
Hey, don't get this shit food on you, okay?
That's why I didn't know I was fat. I could still see it. I always heard if you're fat, you couldn't see your dick, and I just kept getting fatter. I could still see it.
Little known fact about the house they moved into: mirrored floors.
Hardwood mirrored.
What's the target? 299.
No, I'd like to get down about 230, 240.
Woo! You're gonna be a whole new Jerry.
This was my last chance to get it right, so I'm putting the work in.
So wait.
Hell yeah, proud of
You
you,
going
dude.
for like 120 total loss?
Lost.
Probably be about
Oh
that.
shit!
I mean, I have just changed the way I eat. Very small portions now, and I stay under a certain amount of calories, and I go to the gym every other day, whether I'm in a hotel gym or the whole time I was in Canada. I just walked and hiked, and
That walking shit will change your life, bro.
Canada, I was averaging 5 to 6 miles a day,
Yeah,
just
15
walking.
kilometers.
So I don't know,
You
like
got step
30
count?
Celsius, 30 Celsius, like fucking.
You got one of them step counter things on your phone?
Yeah, well, I got I got the Apple Watch, and I track all my workouts, and then, man, I did a wild thing the other night. So my phone was dead, and I was going on stage. I usually set a timer on my phone, and so when I was at Bastrop, I was like, fuck it, I set the timer as if I was doing yoga when I went on stage, just so I could watch my timer, make sure. But I remember years ago at your club, Tom Hester pulled me aside. He said, what you're doing with your cadence is really great. It's the same thing all the old preachers used to do. And he goes, you need to keep doing that. He goes, you can't just build up, 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 up. He said, you need to learn to build that roller coaster up, bring it down, bring it up, bring it down. So I look at my heart graph from when I was on stage the other night, and it's just and I was like, that's kind of wild, man. And then at the end, there was like a real big build, and that was the last of the show, 54 minutes. And I was like, man, I'm still doing the Tom Hester. Look at me. I wanted to call him.
I'm so fucking proud of you, Jerry Wayne Longmire. That's the greatest goddamn thing I've ever seen in my entire life,
I
Jerry.
didn't have to call him.
Jerry, I watched you do that thing. All right, that's fucking great, Jerry. That's fucking great.
Yeah,
Didn't think anybody's fucking listening to me.
So
Normally,
who's
I'm just
lost
making
more
this shit up.
this month? Jerry or Sam?
I ain't lost shit.
You haven't lost any weight?
No, I'm.
He lost his mother.
That's what I'm trying to get back to.
I'm fucking.
We just went all to this motherfucker weight again.
I was with you.
Okay, thank you.
I tried
Thank
to
you.
swing
Thank,
it back.
thank you for 1
So what
second.
you-
'Cause
exactly.
the whole time I'm sitting here with my arms crossed, I was like,
lost my mom.
I literally was talking about losing my mom, and we
I was
spent 10
about
minutes
to
on this
say-
nigga's weight
wait.
loss.
I was
I was
about
like,
to say
yeah, you
it
go
was
right the
Sam.
fuck ahead.
It was Sam.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Sam,
Have fun.
Sam had the set of his life at his mom's funeral.
Oh, wow.
Bro,
Bro, I started going, and so the woman,
I was proud of it. Was a
the
set.
woman in front of me. She went long. She wrote out, but she was dead set. She was reading whatever the fuck was on that paper.
One, let me compliment your family, which you
Okay.
can't do. I watched this family. Dude, it was the most. Maybe it's because, and I don't know how, but she passed away. Like there was some space between that
Thank
and the
God.
funeral. And man, I'll tell you what, if that's the difference, I have never seen a more. Look, everybody broke down. Everybody did it. That was the most distinguished, held together shit I've ever seen him. That woman was loved and respected, and that room came together and treated it as such. And
Yeah.
everything about it, man. I sat back. I was like, if I die and it's half this
Yeah, it's
held
great.
it.
Yeah, exactly,
Man.
dude. Yeah,
It won't be.
Turtle.
You're
Turtle
from East
goes-
Texas. It ain't gonna be.
My boy Turtle goes. He goes. I left here feeling like I need to do something better with myself.
Shit was
No,
uplifting.
It was
your
inspiring.
brother is gonna beat somebody's ass at your funeral.
100%.
Marshall might too.
There's 100%. My cousin will hit someone.
But so my mom's best friend goes long. My sister goes, hey, go up there and stand behind her. Maybe she'll get the hint, whatever. So I stood up, just got her next to the pew. She don't get the hint. I go up, I stand behind her with my mama's great grandson because he wanted to say some words or whatever. So I'm standing right behind her, and she's still going. And I look over, I see Slade, I see Roach, I see Turtle, and I was like, don't do it. Fuck it. I pull my phone out and I give her the fucking light.
Now Roach and Turtle are in the back of the room. They showed up late. They're in the very back. The two.
He's
white
where
guys.
everybody can see.
He's got friends named that.
Roach
He's
and
got
Turtle.
These are Sam's
Dude,
friends.
what the fuck?
These are Sam's childhood friends. I came in as an adult. I didn't get a childhood Indian nickname.
He's
were
already
14.
ham.
So I come in early, appropriately. I say what's up to Sam before the. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
catch up. This and that. Oh, I'm gonna go catch a seat. I treat this like anything else
funeral?
with an audience. I go, well, I don't want the front to be empty.
Right.
You know what I
I
mean?
got you.
Not the reserves but for the family, but let me get where
Yeah.
this won't be an empty space. So I sort of get. So I'm so close when he pops this damn light out, and
The
bro,
motherfucker's trying not to explode. I'm just looking over and I'm like,
don't be the white dude, the only white
white
dude
dude
laughing
laughing in the front row.
in the front row and just poor passed away woman.
Oh, you
But
think? you think
my
grief is
sister, I wrote this. Dr. Seuss had this whole thing about how a memory, a moment is a memory or whatever. I wrote this whole speech about that for my mom's eulogy.
Oh, I wrote shit.
And my sister went up in front of me and stole the whole fucking thing. I was hitting Rachel's leg, and like, she stole my fucking act. Rachel's like, this ain't his show. I'm like, we know what the fuck I do. She stole my fucking act. I got 3 applause breaks in her eulogy.
Bruh. So I wrote this nice, touching stuff, whatever. My cousin went up first, and he was talking about, because he's an accountant or whatever my mom was, and he was talking about when he messed up the books, he couldn't get it right. And he told this little funny story. And I'm looking at everything I wrote, and I was like, this motherfucker's not about to out-funny me at my mom's funeral. I just threw everything away. I was like, all right, let's go up. So my mom's best friend's up. She goes along, whatever. She finally gets done. I walk up, and I just... How many words were on that one piece of paper?
Yeah, exactly.
And I
You
proceeded
gotta
to
address
just,
it.
Just lay into her for going long, and
You
and I,
knew it for 65 years. You didn't have to tell us every moment.
yeah,
of it.
you didn't have to do a minute a year.
Yeah.
I was like, I looked down. I was like, I go. Look, I can stand up here and tell you all the things that were great about my mom, but we don't have that kind of time, especially not now.
Yeah.
Dude. I just lay in, and then like I got serious for a second, and then I stopped talking, and I felt the wiggle, 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 and I was like, just keep speaking. So I just, boy, it was the most auctioneer shit, and some of it was funny, some of it was touching, and then when I finally got to it, I was like, that's a good stopping point. Okay, done. And then I'll start walking away, and I forget, this little boy will say some shit. So I was like, oh, hey, yeah, him too. You, take this fucking microphone.
Yeah.
And he was so fucking adorable. I didn't know my great grandmother that well, but listen to all of you talk about her. I know she must have been special and stuff. And it was just like, oh, I
You
just had him
magical
laughing.
kid.
Bro, it
But I
was-
just had him laughing. Now you gonna make everybody cry? You
Cry
gonna fuck?
again, yeah.
But the whole thing was that you know how like somber situations, like it's all tension and release, right?
That's right.
You laugh at funerals. You laugh at
Oh, yeah.
those are
That's
necessary.
what gets you through.
There were those little punctuating moments where it's just like we leave, we go to the gravesite. My mom wants to be entombed, right? So when this big mausoleum, everybody's in the hallway, right? And we're all leaned up against the wall, whatever. Me and my hair, they got these little rings where you put little laces of flowers. People can look if you're in a mausoleum, if you're in a entombed like that, you got your square, and then they got the little flower holder on the outside, but it just clips in, and then you put your little bouquet in there so they can pull it all out.
Okay.
And it's in this whole place. You got to understand, mausoleums are made of marble. They're acoustical nightmares, right?
And it's quiet.
So when head swingy McSwingerson over here turns around and knocks the whole copper ring and bouquet of flowers,
Just one.
just one, and it's falling down the wall. And I just ninja catch that bitch with one hand before it hits the ground.
But the ring hits and you hear clang, 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 clang. So every head in the funeral is turned and looking at me.
Yeah.
And it looks like Slade's fucking with the flowers.
No, this motherfucker.
I don't miss a beat. I go, I got your mom some flowers.
That was a good instinct, son.
Really good.
That was a good instinct, son.
I treated it like a heckler.
Yeah.
I just went into the mode.
Fucking.
Be funny first. They looking at
So
you.
the four of us are dying. Everybody else is still up front, like with the casket. I was like, we might need to move further back.
Yeah.
And then, so if one person's trying not to laugh, the other people are laughing at that person not trying to laugh. And now it's just the four of us cutting the fuck up.
Right.
And this preacher goes into the 23rd Psalm for the fifth time of the day.
How many times somebody gonna read this goddamn
The Lord
story?
is my shepherd, blah, blah. So
Lord is my
I
shepherd.
turn,
I know it by this point.
Yeah.
I turn, I look at the three of them. I go, if I die and one of y'all reads that shit, I'm sitting up out of the coffin. I'm gonna fucking choke you. And Slay goes, I'm opening with it, bitch. And keep in mind, the service is still fucking going.
She's not in the wall.
No.
This is still.
And people are coming over. They're like, so these must be your comedian friends. I was like, one of them. The other two are just fucking ruffians.
Yeah.
But this one goes by his real name.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking. And we are just cutting up. And the thing is because I think somebody would have said something to one of my sisters, like, I think maybe be more sports. But my sister was like, he needs this.
Yeah.
Like, let it go.
That's that's the
so
only way to
Mind
handle
your
that.
business. Get to the back of the line.
I want to tell y'all a story. When I got the news that my mom had passed, I was in Heathrow getting ready to fly to Marseille, France, right? Okay. And I get there. I got an 8-hour layover. They won't take my bags until 3 hours before the flight. The second I put my bag on this plane in Heathrow, I get the call. And I was like, I just put my bag on. It's going to be hell getting it off, whatever. I was like, but I know there's a direct flight from London. I can be back in Houston, this, that, and the other. My older sister was like, go to France. Because I was supposed to be in Marseille with 5 days off. And she was like, that is the best place for you right now. You're in a hotel room by yourself, and we got this back here. So I fly to France. I get there. I check into the hotel, and I bought a bottle at duty free. I was like, yeah, here we go. I check in the hotel. I pop it open, and it's a regular 750 of vodka. I pop it open, and I was like, this ain't going to be enough. So I walk back out to the store. I grab another one, and I spend the next 2 days just in a fucking blur. And then I finally...
Surprised you don't speak Russian.
Yeah.
Right? I finally wake up day 3, just hungover, pissy as shit. I got this much left in the bottle.
Did you get drunk enough to go to a mime show?
I might have. I don't know what I did. Everything is
He
gone.
was a star.
So I killed the rest of that, and then I realized I was like, every time this booze hits me, I just get sad. Like the only time I wasn't sad, I was thinking more about the headache or whatever. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I just need to do the next 3 days sober. And then I started laughing. I was like, wow. It took my mom dying for me to realize that alcohol is a shitty crutch. 44 fucking years.
Yeah.
I've been leaning on this bitch forever. Now I'm like, you ain't sturdy for nothing. You know what I mean? So I leave Marseille, and I was going to go home. I went and got on another ship, and I went to work, right? And then on that ship, I found out, because, you know, when you do these little, when you make port or whatever, I don't pay for the fucking excursions and all that bullshit. When I was on Carnival, you got a discounted rate, but I'm like, I ain't giving you the money back. I'll just go walk around this bitch by myself. Gotcha. And so I was talking to one of the cruise directors. She knew me, and so, you know, when she found out what was going on, she was like, you should just go out in Rome and just get on one of the tours. I was like, I ain't paying for that shit. She was like, oh, no, on here, you don't have to pay for it. I was like, what? She goes, just tell them you want to be an escort. And I was like, I don't really go for that much money. But no, so you just go there. You tell them, hey, I want to be an escort. They put all these old people and shit on the bus. Your job is just to walk at the back of the tour and make sure they don't lose nobody.
Wow. You got to be the Chinese lady with the flag?
You're like a fucking...
No, I don't have to be the flag. I'm the most identifiable thing in the world over there.
You are a flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I go, when you look back and you don't see dreadlocks, that means we missing
Miss
somebody.
somebody.
And
That's so
I'm just
funny.
back there, just walking around, hitting the vape with my music and my headphones, and I'm just walking. Which is like, yeah, they have free time. I'm like, what time I need to be back here? And they're like, okay, so we go to Rome. You know, I know that bitch. So they're like, yeah, we're gonna take them here. We're gonna take them here. We're gonna take them here. I was like, and she stopped and explained all this history. I was like, do you need me? She goes, no. And I was like, cool. Poof. I just take off, and now I am free in Rome for the next 4 hours.
4 old people lost in Italy for the rest of their lives. Never made it back to the ship.
Where is Dreadlock?
We're still looking for dreadlock.
See the
Dreadlock,
dreadlocks
yeah.
to just wait.
So we're in the Vatican, right? You know, I love old churches. Well, Italy is Disneyland if you love old churches. But I see everything in the motherfucking Vatican, right? I'm sorry, go ahead. So
No, hang on.
Just told you.
I walk out of the Vatican, and there's all these churches that are around there, like up and down this canal and shit. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm going to hit this one, because I've mapped them out on my phone. And I'm going across this bridge, and there's these statues on the bridge, and I'm taking pictures of that shit. And I'm just doing everything, because I'm like, I had my 5 days. I'm over it. I'm fit for public consumption. That's what I thought.
Okay.
I get to the end of this bridge. Down this alley, there's this church, and you can see the front of it in between the alley, right? And I was like, man, that make a great photo. And this little dude out there is like, Vatican tickets. So I pull my phone out. I kneel down. I'm trying to line up the shots for through the alley.
Through the alley, yeah.
And this motherfucker get right in front of my phone. So I just move over to the right. He get right in front of my phone. I move over to the left. He get right in front of my phone, and he's still not looking at me, just stupid head right here. Vatican tickets. And then I just go, hey, man, photo. I try to get photo. And he looks at me, and he goes, €3, I move.
Oh, my God.
How many fists did it take?
Hold up. Let's
I bet it's less than 3.
No. Fists are for protection.
He slapped.
Open hand is for a lesson.
Oh, I thought you was going. That's funny.
Open hand is for a lesson. And I looked and I paused for a second and I thought about it. And as I was thinking about it, just felt the shoulder go. And I'm looking right at him. Dog piss. He was wearing a hat and sunglasses.
Oh my God.
In a second, he had a naked red face. And the motherfucker.
What color was it first?
It was white.
Italian colored.
Italian color. Gelato.
I'm sorry. Bitch colored. Bitch colored. Yeah. Bro, I whap. And
Wow.
It is. You know how like when a gunshot is loud, but not when you're the one firing the gun. You know what I mean? And then like baseball players, they say like when you know it's a home run when you hit it and you don't feel it, it just goes clean through.
Yeah.
That was this. It was like my hand was over here. I'm like, did I miss this motherfucker?
Oh my God.
And you just see that hat go thump right up in the air. And I'm like, no, I got him.
I got him.
Did you take his Zara jacket?
His hat flew up and some Italians swam across.
We saw the hat.
We saw the hat go in the air.
Here's the thing, though. Here's how aggressive and pushy those fucking people are.
Right.
I'm at this crosswalk. We're waiting for the light to turn green to cross or whatever.
Wait, you in the street?
No, we're yeah. Oh, I'm right about to cross, going
Yeah.
to church. By the way.
Okay.
I hope that wooden booth is open.
Yeah.
They're so aggressive. I'm surprised when you slapped him, another dude didn't pop up and go,
right
3 euros.
I hit him. Everybody turns around. They see me hit him, and some people look at me like. No one gave a fuck. Nobody ran over to go, are you okay? This, that, and the other. It's like these motherfuckers are so aggressive. Everybody was like, it's about fucking time.
Yeah.
No one did shit to help him. And he's over there picking up his sunglasses and he grabs his fucking hat and he looks at me. And by the way, I'm just watching him pick the shit up. I'm just standing there, just following with my eyes. And then he stands up, the light greens, everybody starts walking. I'm still standing there just looking at him like, say something.
is it a fight?
Do
Yeah.
something.
What's
like,
happening?
I wanted him to.
Yeah,
I'm like,
come on,
I'm
what's
like,
up?
this is, I feel like if I hit you hard, my mom will come back.
All right.
My mom will come back just to go, you should be ashamed of yourself. And if I get to talk to her one more time just to hear that shit, I'll beat your donkey ass. I don't give a fuck. I will fuck you the fuck up, dude.
Resurrected by Violence, starring Sam Demaris.
So I walk. I make it to the church.
Italians in Rome.
And then
I love it.
get
You still went to the church.
They
At
have
this point, you had to go twice.
They
Have
have a
mass.
mass.
Have a
No
mass.
visitors during mass. Okay,
No
cool.
visitors
whatever.
doing mass.
Yeah, because I'm going to be in there as a tourist taking photos.
Oh,
they
that
actually
type of
do it.
shit.
You
Yeah.
ever open hand slapped a cardinal?
A little hat went straight up.
And the altar boy's like, it's about fucking time. Somebody. Fuck.
They all went.
Yeah.
20 altar boys nodded.
But so I get there, and
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, I probably should have hit this dude, whatever. And
Probably.
I
As
didn't come
a
to that
man.
conclusion after he got to church. I probably should have hit this dude.
this homeless lady is sitting there on the steps of the church. She asked me for money. I got my headphones in. I pretend I don't hear nothing.
Boy, hey Sam, I didn't know where this is going.
She can get it
Hey,
too.
man, if you slapping
Just
old
wait.
homeless, okay,
Just wait.
Okay. Oh shit.
Just wait.
Oh, I gotta turn
That
that
little
back.
shopping cart went straight up.
I'm ready. Go ahead.
These 3 American kids come out, and the backstory I find out later. They had just checked out of the Airbnb, and they didn't want to leave it dirty, so they had a little trash bag, you know, and there's a public trash can right there, whatever. And so they walk up with a bag of trash, and they just throw it in the trash.
Gotcha.
And this homeless lady gets up and just starts screaming at them in Italian, and figlio di puttana, blah, 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 blah. And she's just yelling at them, and I'm like, they just threw shit in the trash. So I pull out my camera, I'm like, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not me. And 2 of my girls, I was like, they might beat the shit out of this bitch. All right, fuck it. I'm going viral today, you know. And so she's just yelling at them, and then she takes all the trash out, and she's throwing it at them and whatever. And this Italian dude's like, yeah, she's saying they're dirty in the city. I'm like, they threw it in the trash. Like, they're not dirty in the city.
Yeah.
And she's yelling at him. She chases him down. She spits at the dude that's with him. And so they just were like, this bitch is crazy. And in the video I got, you can hear one of the girls go, I think she's on drugs. And they come walking towards me, and they see me with the camera or whatever, and they're like, did you record all that? I was like, yeah, I'll send you a copy as soon as she's done. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like, yo, I'm not just gonna be a dick and like post your shit or whatever, but I'm like, no one's gonna believe you. I have your evidence, right? And so as they're walking away, whatever, she takes a fucking half full Coke can and she whips it at him. But her aim ain't good. It comes beelining straight from my head. I duck, and then I stand up and I go, look, bitch.
Yeah.
And she turns around and goes, sits right back on those stairs. And the guy goes, it was that easy? I was like, I'm like, when
No,
a dog.
but I'm still going to go slap her.
I'm like,
For mama.
you ever
In
see a
case my
dog
mama
chasing
comes
a
back.
car?
Yeah.
He's a bad motherfucker. When that car stops, he stops and thinks about it, doesn't
Exactly,
he? I'm
yeah.
like, y'all motherfuckers are like, why are you doing this? And you walk away. I'm like, she felt it bold as fuck. She almost hit me with that can. I was like, hey.
Hey, yeah.
And she might be fucked up. She's not stupid.
That's right.
I don't have to hit you. I'll just push you in front of a
Yeah.
car or a moped. It's fucking Italy.
Drugs make you brave, not dumb.
Yeah, no shit.
So did you go in church?
I went in a couple others, but yeah, that was just after that. And then I walked in and I looked at they had a big fancy confessional or whatever, and I was like, I don't practice. I'm not really a believer, but I was like, just part of me wanted to walk
What if
in.
you just sat down and told him everything for like 30 years?
Well, no, I
All the big shit.
I just wanted to walk in and go. He's like, bless you, Father. I said, what have you done? Well, I can start at the beginning, but like 3 minutes ago, I just slapped the shit out of one of your people. Like I wanted to walk in and just be like, what would he do if I just told him? I was like, yeah, there's a dude out there with a red face right now. I probably need to confess for that.
Confused.
You should have. I mean, they're used. You got to think about it, man. They're only used to like their regular constituencies sins, right? They're used to trivial shit.
Okay.
Oh, I kissed a waitress when my wife was out of town. You know, penny ante shit.
Yeah.
You unload a Sam Damaris life on an Italian priest in 30 minutes, just everything you've ever done,
Oh,
from
Costa Nostra's
LSD to
gonna show
Menage
up.
and Septua or whatever.
He'll probably slide his collar through the door.
Oh,
like,
bro,
I quit. Yeah.
100%. It's you are the priest now.
Yeah.
That's the,
It'd
Yeah.
be funny if the priest slapped the shit out of Sam.
Hey, man, stick your head in here.
I thought I missed you at first.
What have you done? So, well, first of all, you ain't got no more communion wine. I found that on my way in here, and but no, man. So I did that, and then I want to ask you, when your mom passed, the first time you went on stage, what was it like?
I don't really remember, to be honest with you. It was wild, though, because I had a thing with my mom. So my mom, for years, right before I would go on stage, would call me and tell me every stupid fucking thing that was going on in her and my dad's life that had absolutely nothing to do with what I was about to do. Everything's going on with my grandmother, my mother. So the very first time I went on stage, and it used to drive me fucking crazy. It used to irritate the shit out of me. And then the very first time I went on stage, I remember I was at LOL Comedy in Beaumont, and then the call didn't come. And so I remember walking out to the mic feeling kind of,
Yeah, wrong.
what the fuck? That call's not coming anymore. That's how I, you get used to your
Yeah, it's
routine.
my rhythm.
So I went out there, but I remember I talked about her for like the first 10 minutes I was on stage because I felt like if I was trying to bypass it going to my act, then it was going to ring as insincere. And they can smell it on you when
Yeah.
you're being full
Yeah.
of shit.
Hey, you think
So
about something else.
And so I just talked about her for the first. That's the very beginnings of where I started telling the Chad story because that was the only thing I could just remember that story. So I started telling that story, and that's where that came from.
I talked about it at the end. I went up because like I said, I took the ship. I didn't have a show for the first 2 days, and on the third night I had two. And I'm sitting there getting dressed, and I just was like, I don't want to fucking do this. Like, I really don't. And bro, I got out there, just murder fucked this room. And I'm in the theater. There's like 800 people here. Nice. And I am just swinging, doing shit different than I normally do it. And at the very end, I just was like, hey, man, I'm glad this worked out. I didn't know how this was going to go. And I told him, I was like, I just lost my mom. And I was like, but you guys, y'all helped and y'all made it feel like, y'all made today actually a good day when it was supposed to be a really, really bad one. And so I thank y'all and this, that, and the other. And everybody, woo! I was like, okay, that's enough of that shit. Yeah. And then I went and I did my closer. But yeah, dude, I had 2 shows that night and just, you were talking about Ali with the sweat packets and everything.
Right, yeah.
Bro, I came on stage because I was going to go to the bar and just have a couple and then go to bed. I came on stage. I had to go back to my room and change shirt and pants and everything
Just
to
sweat.
get back.
So yeah.
Bro, I'm just, every fucking thing is just coming out. And I got off. I was fucking drenched, but I felt better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then went to bed, and I'm doing all right. We're popping around Italy. We end up going to Istanbul. And in Istanbul, I'm like, this is one of my little happy places. This is one of my spots or whatever. And then the sales people getting pushy again. And I was like, I'm not going to hit nobody. I'm on the steps of a mosque. I'm
Turkish
like,
prison's different than Italian prison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I just like, I ain't
here.
slapping
Better
nobody.
slap them on the right side of Istanbul, bro.
So the people, again, I'm the escort for this tour. And this time I'm actually staying with the tour or whatever. And those, the salespeople, they come up and they put something in your hand. They, hey, how's it going? Go shake your hand. They put something in there, and they won't take it back. I've got to the point now, I just drop it or whatever. Okay. And so this dude comes up, and I fist bump him. I
He
don't
threw
even,
this dude's bracelet in the middle of the fucking street in Rome. It was the funniest.
and then
Dude
the
put
wooden
it-
elephant I broke.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Go get it. Fetch.
So that's what happens in Istanbul. Go get it. Istanbul, he comes up, and it's a black dude, and he got dreads. He's like, how long you been growing your
What's
dreads,
up,
my brother?
brother?
I think, oh, cool, you want to talk dreads, whatever. And then he goes and shakes my hand, puts it in there. I go, don't put shit in my fucking hand, dude. Take this back. Take it back right now. He's like, no, you need to see the other things I have. I go, I know the fucking trick, homie. I'm not in the mood for it. Take this shit back right now. And I go,
Just-
5,
go ahead.
4, 3, 2. And there was a little, canal thing right there. Bloop. I threw that shit right in the water. And I was like, fuck off. And he
So
was like,
what's the trick?
the trick
If,
is,
I don't mean to, if that's
they when you try to give it back, they won't take it back, and then they sit there and they want you to buy it, and then
No, just $3. Just
Yeah.
and there's the fact that it's in your hand already has
It's
made it
psychological.
psychologically difficult.
you
You've
can't walk
already
away.
taken it. It's a
and if
very
you don't like that, oh, look what else I got. But he's gonna keep you there or whatever because he put something in your hand.
Man,
So
yeah.
I'm just like, get this fucking thing out of my hand, bro. And then I toss that shit right in the water. He goes, oh, now you gotta pay for it. I'm like, pay for what? I don't know what you're talking about. and then I just was like, and he's woofing up whatever. I go, hey, dude, take the loss. I'm like, take the loss. I go, take the loss. This only gets worse.
you don't understand.
Yeah.
We lose feet.
Yeah.
You just tell him.
You're going in the canal next.
Yeah.
This isn't Istanbul. There's an L in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't get comfy with that hat, bro. I'm knock hats off.
Take the loss, dude. That's so funny.
So, but I'm
Istanbul.
again, I'm with the tour group. I'm representative of the cruise line now. I can't just hold off and slap these people. I can't even cuss at them. And look, man, I'm cool. Go ahead and shoot your shot, whatever. But when I say I'm not interested, whatever, and I'm walking, do not impede my walkway to some of your shit, and do not put your fucking hand on me.
Got you.
And that keeps happening, and I want to. You know what I mean? I still got fresh wound. I want to just body slam every one of these motherfuckers in the street.
Right.
But again, I got the group with me, right? So I'm walking, I'm looking at my phone. I almost run into this fucking gypsy woman, and she just puts a change cup, like in my face, almost in my mouth. I don't know what made me do it.
Take a sip of poverty.
I don't know what made me do it. I just looked
Have
at
you
her.
tried the pennies?
I just looked right at her.
You started barking. Oh my god.
She
fucking thinks she met Rick Ross now. She fucking, grr, grr.
and keep in mind, I've set that to stun because I'm in a microphone.
Got you.
I'm on the streets of Istanbul. It is loud.
It's loud as
She
fuck.
is terrified. She takes off running.
Yeah.
And the two groups, some of them see it and they start laughing. So now I am getting two birds with one stone. I'm getting to tell these people to fuck off, and I'm the highlight of this tour.
Got you.
So everybody who comes up is and dude, because I'm at the back of the group. When a dude at the front of the group goes up and goes, "Hey, do you want to buy this?" They're like, "No, no, no." And as they walk past, the whole tour group is turning around with their phones.
They come.
And so by the time he gets to me, there's 30 people with their phones pointed backwards. You're like, "Rah, rah." I chased this one dude for like 10 fucking yards. he runs into a spice shop, was like, "Get the fuck away from me." I'm running through the streets of Istanbul, barking like a dog, and I was like, this is the most fun I have had all day.
God damn,
This is
that's
like, I
funny.
can go home right fucking now. This is great. I'm getting cardio in chasing these motherfuckers.
Cardio and catharticism.
Yeah, right.
God,
It's a difficult hashtag to find. It's hashtag, which is, I don't know how you spell
yeah,
it.
dude, I'm scared the piss out of them. Because I don't even let you get one word. My friend,
Yeah, that's
just
the bad.
wham, just right at him.
With your army of 30 old white people behind you.
Oh God, yeah. And then I get back. I have a show that night, and so I walk on and start the show, and I go, "How many of you were on the Best of Istanbul tour today?" And you just hear the sections.
Sounds like a
and I was
DMX show.
I go, "Okay, cool. You guys take a breather. I'm gonna tell the rest of you how my day went."
Because everybody else in here thinks Arsenio Hall's about to come out. So,
I'm just chasing. Anything, get man, woman, child. You got your little kid
Anybody.
with a little friendship bracelet. Everybody got.
I was slapping people last week, fucker.
Yeah, you're getting off easy. You're getting off easy.
See that hat.
For those of you listening at home who wondered why Trey made Sam laugh so hard, I
Oh,
was thinking
Jesus
about that
Christ.
earlier. We should have explained it. Sam, for the longest time, decades to my knowledge, I think this goes back to even
No,
possibly.
you get barely. Don't tell them what I did. Just tell them the story, and then afterwards tell him
Well,
what he asked it, because it's so fucking.
So Trey just asked me. He goes, "Hey man, that picture Sam posted on his Facebook, was that his mom's for real? That was like her?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" And he goes, "Oh, because you know he does that thing when celebrities die. He posts that picture of other people." And
Yeah,
I
and I
just
was-
went, "No, no, he did not. No."
For those of you who know, when somebody dies, like when Michael Jackson dies, I post R.I.P. Michael Jackson. I post a picture of Michael Jordan, and
And from there goes from there.
And then,
Bruh,
yeah.
and then I finally, calmed down enough to actually speak on the phone, because goddamn, the phone.
It was insane.
Oh, the messages and the fucking when I shut the comments off, that doesn't mean come to the DMs or whatever. And then I posted, "Please stop DMing me," and it gets worse. So then I posted, "Hey, can you motherfuckers not read? Like I'm a cuss all y'all the fuck out. Don't call me, don't DM me. I need this phone open for family right now." That's right.
That's almost like saying, "Don't wish my buddy happy birthday today."
Yeah.
I do the opposite. But yes, and they're just coming in, whatever. And then I was like, I'm gonna cuss all y'all the fuck out. Stop calling my fucking phone. So then my sister messaged like, I need you to take that down. You need to honor your mom. You need to be peaceful at a time like this. And I was like, oh, I'll take it down. I took the whole fucking page down. I was like, bip. I like, no Facebook, no more.
No more
Bye-bye.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I had called him the day before, and then I had talked to him, and then I saw that on Facebook. I was like, "Ooh, I got in." Just
That's why I didn't.
But when I say I need my phone up with family like this, like I need my sisters in this table. You know what I mean?
know what
Like
you mean, yeah.
other than that, get the fuck out of here, motherfuckers. From like, oh God, and I swear to God,
People you hadn't seen in 7 years, shit like that.
Yeah.
anybody who's watching this or listening right now,
All right.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Okay.
social media has fucked y'all's fucking brains up. Everything is not a game of fucking one up. So many messages. Oh my God, I just lost my mom 2 weeks ago. I don't care. I'm talking about my pain right now. And then, oh, we just had to bury our dog. Did you just compare my mom? You just comparing my mom to a fucking dog. You know how many dudes I choked in elementary school for doing that? You know what I mean?
You know, therapists say that is like the number one thing you should not do when somebody loses a loved one. Like, do not tell them about your loss at all.
Dude,
Sorry for what you're going through. I love you.
I understand there's no words for a time like this. I'm
If
here
you
for
do
you.
tell them about your loss, you know, a lot of people are like, I just lost my mom last year. I know what you're going through. If you need somebody to talk to, I'm here. That's a good way to say it. But I know there was a lot of messages. I just lost my mom 2 months ago. Period. Send. That was it.
Yeah.
And the worst one, do sit back. Try losing your mom and dad within 2 months of each other.
Christ,
dude, and,
This ain't a contest, you dick.
yeah, it's a dick waving contest.
I had a
it's
woman come up to me at my mom's funeral and look at me, and she goes, "This is so hard for me because I just lost my dad." I was like, "Oh, fucking, it's difficult for you to be here." Rachel will tell you, I couldn't talk. I was so angry. I was like, "Oh, it's difficult for you to fucking be here."
Try losing your mom and dad
That's
within
fucked.
2 weeks of
on,
each other.
yeah.
Like you went out and the best you could do was just your mom.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
and by the way,
Like I
Did you send him
tried
a Did you send him a message? I tried my best, bro.
well, no. But he's like,
My dad just won't go. Like
no. I'm still within the 2 week window, you dick. My mom went today. How do you know I don't beat you, fuckhead?
Exactly.
I could do this.
I could do this.
You fucking piece of shit. But no, you know
Goddamn
what?
slow accent.
I could be the Ethiopian marathon runner of losing parents. You don't know what I'm capable of.
I got step parents, motherfucker. You don't know what all I can lose today. I
I
be a wreck.
It could be anything. That's
I typed and deleted them. God probably took them because you don't deserve parents, you lousy fuck. And then I deleted it, and then I blocked him. I don't even remember his fucking name. I was like, I don't know how I know you. I don't
crazy,
care.
dude.
I don't care if like you gave me your kidney. Fuck off. Get out of my life. I don't.
Yeah.
If you would say that to anybody,
You
in that
gotta
time,
give me
crazy,
this
dude.
moment. You know
right.
what I
That's
mean?
all-
There,
yeah.
You are allowed. I
You
don't
gotta
care.
be a better person.
That's what I mean.
I mean, just at base level, you gotta do better.
You are.
And the other thing, if you were listening to this, if you've ever done that, I don't care if it was 15 years ago, if you've ever done that to somebody, I want you to reach back out to them and I want you to apologize. Because I guarantee you, they
still
might have let
remember.
it slide or whatever,
thinking about
but
it.
they fucking remember. They fucking remember,
That's
and
very
and that apology will mean, that apology will comfort them the way your lame fucking comment didn't.
Yeah.
I told my aunt Robbie, who's like really cool and a little religious, but not like overboard with it. But I come from the Pentecostals,
The snakes.
and I just was like, I remember I told my aunt Robbie at some point, I was just standing by the casket at the view, and I was like, if one more person says "better place," I'm gonna put. So she goes, "You have my permission to hit somebody. I'll cover it up for you." Because I was like, "What better place is right fucking here?"
With her sign.
Fucking-
Right here.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at
is it a better place? Horse shit.
Well, it's generally in these. Okay, so there's like two types of people, right? There's the people who genuinely mean well, but have never experienced any sort of actual loss, right? And that shit, I'm empathetic to. Like, oh, this comes from a place of innocence. You might as well be a child. You've never lost a loved one that close.
And I love those people who come. They come in and they call themselves out. They're like, I've never lost a parent. I can't imagine what you're going through.
Yeah,
bro, but
that's the way to.
Yo, bang, hey, cool, let's talk.
I have empathy.
I'm good.
I am so envious of those people who 100% believe, and I know there are people, and I know them, But I'm so 100% envious of those people who believe when they say things like, well, we're going to see her again. I'm like, well, but you hadn't been following my life. I'm not headed to the right room.
Yeah. I'm going to see her at the fork of the road going, I love you, but I got to go this way.
I'm not going to the after party. We got to kick it at the concert.
I am scheduled for a different green room. All right.
A different green room.
Unless you can pay the bouncer.
I'm in the green
not
room
getting
where I
this
smell
club.
like onions.
But yeah, man, so many fucking people just don't get it and don't think before they fucking say, and then everything just has to be a game of one up. And I'm like, and that's why I was like, hey, yank the whole fucking thing. I don't need to see any of y'all shit. I got my own shit to deal with right now. And the cool thing is, when you yank it, Messenger still works. But here's the thing: if people don't see the green dot on Messenger, they don't message. And so, like, I had you at the end of it. I had you at the end of it. I had my sisters. I had them on WhatsApp. And the people who, once I pulled it down, the people who got through the DMs were the people who were supposed to. Because those are the people who were legit thinking about me. They weren't like, this is my moment to shine on Facebook.
Think when you lose something of that magnitude, there's no inbox message, there's no quote, no platitude, no book. There's nothing that fixes any of that. I want someone to simply go, I see you. I know you're going through some shit right now, and that's it. I see it. That's it. I know you. That's all I want out of
This
anybody.
sucks. I love you.
That's it. That's it. I feel you're going through some shit, and I see that you're going through some shit. Instead of acting like you're not going through some shit, I just went through some shit. Like, bro.
Yeah. Well, there's
fucking Caroline Picard, man. With age comes wisdom. She just sit there and she was like, hey, you don't even have to respond to this. I don't even expect you to. Just want to let you know I'm thinking about you. And if you do want to talk, you can call anytime.
She did the same thing for me.
That's the whole message.
And that's everybody. That's how you do it.
But one of my favorites was one of my cousins just called me, and he said, "This sucks. I love you. Call me back if you need to."
Thanks.
I was like,
Thanks.
"Fuck, dead
Yeah,
on, bro."
I need that.
Why
that
didn't
hits.
somebody put
That's
that on
right
a
there.
goddamn
Bam.
card?
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Fucking Hallmark greetings. Get on it, bitches. But yeah, man, and it's just like you said, nothing prepares you for it, and it's just it's a shit show, but it's just people like do better, fucking do better, be better, fucking people, and fuck Facebook.
That's so funny. I deleted mine too. Around that same time because I was hearing from all these people I hadn't heard from, and I was like, I just can't do this right now, and I deleted the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know who I feel bad for on social more than anybody in the whole world? Or those we talked about this last. Those kids who just are unwillingly having their whole lives televised right now. And what's going to happen? I can't wait. There's going to be some kid raised in some southeast Texas, some little hillbilly town, middle of nowhere. Heard all this. He's going to be 8 or 9. He's going to be coming back from the dentist, all gacked up on
exactly
whatever.
what I was thinking about.
He's gonna say something he shouldn't say that he heard an uncle or a dad or somebody say, and that shit's gonna keep him from getting a job when he turns 22 years old because his parents put that shit on YouTube. And they're gonna be like, "You were racist." He's gonna be like, "I was 7." And it's not gonna matter.
And on drugs.
It's not gonna matter.
Ain't no statute of limitations on cancel culture, baby. Ask Kevin Hart.
You get doxxed.
Lost the Oscars when he didn't even know what the fuck a Twitter was.
I raise a glass to your moms.
Yeah.
We'll drink to that for sure. Cheers with the empty ones. I will.
Now, wait, are you drinking the weed?
No.
I was like, Mama, he really fucking loves you.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you did get to meet her. You popped up my house at one time. You got to meet her.
Indeed.
before
Indeed. No more alcohol for me.
Oh, wow. So, wait a minute. Where's the wheat whiskey from?
That came. Which one is this? I believe this was given to us by, depending on where it came from, Maryland.
Dan.
This was from Dan Binkley. Absolutely.
Oh, that fucking guy.
Dan.
Jesus
Aha.
Christ.
Oh, you got some books from Mary. We had gifts come in. There's all sorts of stuff.
Dan,
around
stick to the South, bro.
To the what?
there.
Stick to the South.
Is the weed not good?
This one's from Kentucky, and it's absolutely
I love
incredible.
it. I loved it.
The
What's up
Michter's
with
is
that?
strong.
Come on, I want to hear you review this.
So here's the thing: is light, is light.
That's the way that other Maryland whiskey was, real light, like gasoline.
But the aftertaste of it is very like peaty and like, so you don't even get the boldness
mean?
in the
That's
flavor.
that tastes like a Scotch.
it finishes like one.
Yeah.
But it goes down. You know when you have a whiskey on the rocks and all the ice melts?
Mm-hmm.
That's what hits your tongue. Weak whiskey. And then the afterwards is like, oh,
right,
there's where all the fucking
Hang
hit
on.
was.
Let's get into the story.
Let's get
It's
into it.
Meinl Schmidt Distillery's weeded whiskey, at least 6 weeks old, reused cooperage, lots of
6
words.
weeks, that's the problem.
Okay, and reused cooperage at least 6 weeks old. Hang on.
6 weeks. is
It's
short
premature
for
goddamn
any
whiskey.
Eight years is a sweet spot, baby.
The whiskey's in NICU.
These all honor soldiers drinking Meinl Schmidt whiskey.
John Jacob.
Is a way to honor fallen soldiers and their sacrifices. Every bottle
No,
sold.
don't pander to us with your
Yeah,
shitty
fuck
whiskey.
that.
Let him
You-
pander. Listen, let me read the full pander.
Okay, sorry.
Fallen is a way to honor fallen soldiers and their sacrifices. Every bottle sold, Meinl Schmidt Distillery will donate a portion of the proceeds.
Wounded
They don't
Warriors.
say what portion to a combat veteran program or charity.
Those some broke ass
That's a lot-
combat
that's-
veterans.
Hang on, that's a lot of vagaries. But on the back, there is
Vagaries.
A lot of vagaries.
there is
That sound like a racial slur.
right.
It was like 18
vagaries.
vagaries. Don't go over there, dude. There's a lot of vagaries. over
And
there.
vagaries were saying, "Hey, Slim."
A lot of
You know-
open robberies.
You know when a comic is on stage and he's eating shit,
All right.
and then he just goes, "Give it up for the troops," so he can get some applause.
Yeah.
They just put that on the
what the
spot.
Humbert Rocky Versace, Captain, United States Army. He was posthumously awarded the United States Medal of Honor for his actions while a prisoner of war during Vietnam. Captain Versace's patrol was ambushed by the overwhelming forces and suffering from multiple wounds. He provided cover fire, enabling others to withdraw. Versace was captured but demonstrated exceptional leadership, focusing his captor's attention and anger on himself and away from his fellow prisoners. He attempted to escape 4 times, insulted the Viet Cong, and defiantly cited the Geneva. Insulted the Viet Cong. What on the way out? Your mama's a anyway. Defiantly
pretty sure it was a
cited
little
the
racist.
Geneva.
I say it probably rhyme with spook.
Defiantly
barley.
cited the Geneva Convention repeatedly during indoctrination sessions and was ultimately executed. Oh, well, I didn't know that's where that was going.
Damn.
The last time the prisoners heard Versace, he was loudly singing, "God Bless America."
Oh, wow.
I can't help but notice the whiskey's not named Versace.
It's not at all.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Who the fuck is Meinl Schmidt?
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. I
It
mean,
sounds
I was just a dude that got away.
Sounds like the guy his grandfather fought.
This whiskey should be named John McCain.
Try new Tiger Cage. It's- all right, that's-
Tiger.
I mean, no disrespect to Captain Versace.
Nor
or
do
any
I.
other military.
But you give me
I will drink a
Meinl
shot in
Schmidt
their honor.
disrespected the shit out of
I
you.
will just not
Versace.
drink a shot of that.
That, yeah.
Man, you might have had a miss here, buddy, and I'm gonna be honest
And
with
you really don't have them very often. That's
It's a rare miss, but I am glad I didn't. This isn't the hill I decided to
Die on? Yeah.
Well, I asked you not to. After I was like, don't really do that. No,
I thought you were looking out for me. You were just looking out. All right, thank you.
no, you. It was looking out for you. I was like, please don't do that. I don't want you to be
Don't do
sick
that,
tomorrow.
yeah. Here's the thing. It's not terrible. It's just not what I expected. And then when I heard 6 weeks, I'm like, it tastes like a whiskey that was aged 6 weeks. I got it.
In reused cooperage though, which I assume is reused barrels, so they were already had some.
All whiskeys.
6 weeks is
I
still
mean,
6
how
weeks.
it's
That's
done.
basically
No,
shine,
but
bro.
no, because bourbons are done in
Brand new
fresh,
oak.
brand new
Yeah.
white oak.
That's
Okay.
Irish whiskeys are done in sherry casks, though.
Yes. Well, some are done in sherries, and some are anyway. Yeah, for all the stuff we know about whiskey, it could fill maybe a shot glass. Really, we know how to drink it. We know how to.
We know
drink
when
it.
it's good.
That's there aren't too many duds on this podcast. We
I
haven't
know.
missed a lot.
I know Colorado knows how to do it right.
Hey, you've seen we got the collection.
The fucking the straight ahead shot
That's straight
glasses.
ahead? Yeah.
there's no even the bottles. We
I'm
got
talking
we
about
got.
I'm talking about the lids.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that.
Bro, over the years, this is how much straight ahead.
Sometimes that falls when we're bombing.
Good catch.
I got this mic from your mom.
All right, hold that.
What the fuck just happened, dude?
The shit he did at my mom's funeral. I was like, I got this microphone
Oh,
for
I
your
got
mom.
this mic for your mom. That's funny. Got this mic for your mom. That's so
See
funny.
these?
These
All of them come with a silver.
every single glass. Use the mic.
But every
'cause we-
time you see a burgundy one,
Okay, what that
just
means?
know
It's
that was a happy
Cascade.
Sandemeres.
Yeah, I remember that last time we had it.
That was. I sit
that
there
was
with a little
good,
cast and
yeah.
I hold it like a baby.
I feel like we
And
might have
this
another
is,
one. Of these.
Oh, shit.
The Black Diamond Peak. which is also fucking amazing.
We running low, Slade?
There's always a bowl of straight hands.
Nah, Dan.
And we got to stack. Dan sent a bottle. No, I moved everything back over to the liquor cabinet, so it wasn't sitting on the thing anymore. So we got bottles. We got whiskey right now.
But Sam's back, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see.
It does last longer when he's on the boat. You guys have anything coming up? This episode will be out in December, so mid-December-ish?
Yeah. Shit. Let me look real quick.
I'll
be at the shit.
I know Trey's going up to New York for a good chunk
I'll be
of
in New York for about a week.
Of
I'm doing some
December.
stuff, yeah.
I'm going to be in Chile.
December 1st and 2nd, I'm at a theater in Grapevine, Texas.
Hell
then, Lubbock, and then December 15th, I'm in Uvalde
DeSoto.
at whatever theater's there.
Uvalde.
And then December 16th, I'm at the Hippodrome in Waco.
The Hippodrome.
Nice. Shit,
Hell
Jerry with
yeah,
a full
Jerry.
full calendar.
I'm not gonna do it.
Say it.
When you're not there, it's just called the drone.
I was really mad when I found out there were no hippos there. I was like, what a stupid fucking name.
Slade was too. He was like, I'm not going to die this time.
I don't know where
And
the
Sam's
fuck.
not going to have anybody to bang.
Yeah.
I had to get Sam on that show.
We got to wrap this up.
I don't know where the fuck I would be. We're
You ever had a Waco hippo?
Oh, Waco Hippo.
I know you probably had a couple Central Texas hippos.
The odds are high.
Waco Hippo. That's a clutch night.
There's at least one San Marcos hippo in there.
I had a Vita prom queen.
A fighter prom. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh, Chicken, thank you for running everything in the back. Sam just gargled with the whiskey. Trey Tutson, Jerry Wayne Longmire, it's good to have you back. We're going to try to get, our plan is to get another episode in December. We are scheduled to record. Our goal is to get it in before Christmas. We'd love to do something for you guys New Year's-ish. We're not doing a Christmas show this year, I think is the consensus. We're all very busy, but we have.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah.
Sure. It's the busyness.
Nevertheless.
It's so busy.
I have fuck to do with costumes or anything, though.
How long you gonna hang on to this?
A little bit. At least till next Christmas.
Tooth Fairy, and he's so mad.
That's right.
He's so mad.
Yeah, you had
we
them little
Easter
ass
Bunny and
wings and
Santa
shit.
Claus
I'm
ourselves.
mad because I saw it coming and I still went in.
I mean, we didn't think you were going. It was a.
That's right. He was a tooth fairy. That's right.
Yeah.
God damn, Jerry.
I got to film it the whole night.
You look ridiculous.
the final.
Wait till I edit this all together.
The things I'm mad I taught him. Jerry Wayne, Sam Damaris, Trey Tutson, Chicken. I'm Slade Ham. I love you guys. This is really fun. We should do this again.
1,000 more times.
We'll see
1,000 more.
We'll see y'all.
God